Hello friends, welcome back to our channel IT India. This is lecture 3rd for the series Linux commands, and in this video we will discuss multiple system commands that will be helpful for you. So let's start with the first command, how to check how long server has been running in Linux. You can use uptime command for that. It will show you the details for how long it has been running. I can just show you over the server itself. I have recently started this server and you can see it is up for 7 minutes. One user is logged in. Load average is negligible and it is giving you the time as well. So this is the purpose of uptime command, to check for how long the server is running. How to record your activity on a terminal in a file. So whatever activity you are performing on the terminal should be recorded in file. For that you can use script command. So you can just simply run script and script has started and your output for this will be in type script. You can check this file and your activity will be recorded there. Now next question, how to create a shortcut of a long command in Linux. Suppose you have a very long command. It's just an example. There are multiple commands which are very long and are used frequently. For that you can create a shortcut with the alias command. So let me do that. So do we have any L command? No. So let's try to create alias. You can see here alias list is equal to ls-la. It has worked. So let's try. Yeah, it is working. So it is showing us all the files with the list command, because you already know there is no list command as such. But here it is working as ls-la, because we have just created alias list is equal to ls-la. So yeah, it is working. Now next question, how to compress a file in Linux. Using ggip-k file, you can compress a Linux file. Let me give a try in front of you. So we have file B here that we were using in previous video as well. So let's try to ggip that one, ggip-k, and then file name is file underscore B. Yeah, it has compressed. You can see here it is over there, file underscore B dot zz, right? So now let's go to our next command, how to decompress a file in Linux. We have understood how to compress, but now let's try to understand how to decompress. For decompressing the file, you can use these command, ggip-d file and gunzip-file and gunzip space file. So let's try with this. So we have this file, right? So to avoid any confusion, let's first remove this file B, rm file. Let's give a try if it is there. File B is not there, but this is there. So let's try over this, ggip-d file underscore B dot zz. Yeah, it has worked successfully. So let's try again. ls-lt will show you better output. File B is there, right? But now that compressed file is not there because it is converting that. And in the similar manner, you can use gunzip as well. Now next question, how to compress a folder in Linux. You can compress a complete folder as well. So for that, command is tar-czf myfile.tar.zz file name. You can give it any name, it's your choice. But this name, that is the file name or folder name that you are compressing, should be correct. Now let's give a try again. ec2-user, right? So give a try. Let's move to parent directory cd dot dot and now tar-czf, and after that you can simply use mytest.tar.gz, and then you can just use the same folder ec2-user. However, it may give us few issues as well because this is the home directory of ec2-user, but let's try. Yeah, because permission is denied, so it is causing the issues, but no issues. There is dir1, so we can try to compress that in the similar manner. So for that, we just go to previous directory ec2-user. Now just click up arrow and here we give dir1. Yeah, it has successfully compressed. So here two things we have learned in the same command. You must have the appropriate permissions to access the files of any directory. And second thing is that you can compress any directory itself, because we are able to successfully perform that command, right? So yeah. Now next question, how to decompress a folder in Linux. For that, command is tar-xzf myfile.tar.gz. So basically we have just compressed. Now we need to decompress. So ls-lt, we have that file that we had compressed, right? You can see over here. Now we need to simply run the command tar -xzf and then this file name mytest.tar. You need to give the extension as well, and now it has also worked, right? It is working successfully. If you want, you can verify it as well. Let me try to run this command, and yeah, it has worked successfully as well. So you can decompress using this command if you are talking about a folder. Now next question, how to compress multiple files in one zipped file in Linux. Suppose you have multiple files, you can see here file 1, file 2, and you want to zip in one file. For that you can use zip command, then myfile.zip. Let's try this as well. So ls, suppose you have here file A, file B. Let's compress both the files. Zip myfile.zip, and then there should be file 1, file underscore A, file underscore B. Zip command not found. So it could be the issue in your as well. So you can just simply try to install that. Okay. It is giving me the error that you do not have the root permission. So we will use with sudo. It is working. So in the similar manner, you can install that package. Yeah, it is completed. It has been installed successfully. Now you can give a try. Oh, sorry, I have run the same command. Yeah, it has been adding. It has worked successfully. So in this manner, you can run zip command as well. But if it is not there in your OS, you can just simply install that. How to list files in zipped file? Okay, you can use this command ngip-l myzip.zip. So we will be able to verify the output of previous command as well with this command. So -l myfile.zip. You can see the time, the length, the name, the number of files. There were 2 files. This zip file has been created with file A and file B. So yeah, this is the output that it intended to show. You can use ngip-l myfile.zip, or you can say file name if you want to see how many files were zipped in that particular file. How to download a file from the internet? So for that you can use this command wget and URL of file, or wget-o and then URL of file. You can just simply run that. As of now, to be very true, I do not have any URL, so I will not be able to show you, but this command will work for sure. wget-o and then the URL of file, package or whatever file you are trying to download, it will be downloaded on your system. How to call an API on Linux? For that you can use Linux command curl. So let me do one thing. Let me take any random URL and try to curl that. So curl www.amazon.com. So let me try with this URL. I have just randomly taken. So there are some mistakes in this URL. You can see few additions are there in the beginning of this because I have copied it just right now from the Google. Yeah, it is giving all the information about this page. So yeah, you can use as per your requirement. So now next question, how to install an application on Linux? So there are multiple commands depending on the OS. It could be apt if you are talking about Ubuntu. It could be yum if you are using older version of RHEL. It could be DNF if you are using latest version of RHEL. It could be Zyper if you are using what? If you are using SUSE. So let's try with this. First let me clear this. So I have just shown you yum install zip. It was working with that, right? We need to run the installation command with sudo. So let me give a try with that. So yeah, it is working like that. However, I think it should work with DNF as well. Let me try, because in most of the machines both the things work. Yeah, it is working with DNF as well. But let me try if apt will work. However, it will not work for sure, but I am just showing you because apt is for, yeah, apt command not found. So you have to make sure that you use the respective command for the OS that you are using. How to check if an application is installed or not on a Linux? For that, you can use this command. Sorry, there is typing mistake. It should be actually rpm-qa, then application name, or you can use dnf list installed and then grep. So let me just show you rpm-qa and then grep. Let me filter out with Python if Python is installed in it or not. Yeah, it is showing it is installed. And let me give it a try. If we type it in wrong order, however, correct command is rpm, yeah, it will not work. So please be sure that you use rpm only. And then you can also use dnf list installed. Okay, there is typing mistake in that. Let me correct it. Yeah, you can see all the applications which are installed in this are listed over here. So now next question, how to start or stop a service on Linux. For that you can use the command systemctl stop or start, whatever you want, then service name like nginx, httpd, whatever it is there. So I'm not sure if httpd is there, but let me do one thing. Let me install it in front of you itself. Install httpd. Yeah, it is getting installed. Okay, systemctl status we first check httpd. Yeah, it is inactive. Let's try to start this service. Sorry, start. Authentication it is asking for because we must be root user for that. So let's Control C, run the same command with sudo permission. So if you use the sudo permission, still you may get there because the user that you are using must be in sudoers file. We will discuss about sudoers file as well in the upcoming videos. But as of now, let me confirm you, if you are having the root access, still you need to type the sudo before the command. Now it has worked. Now let's see if status is running. Yeah, it is running. So in the similar manner, you can stop as well. If you want, let me just show you. Stop. Yeah, again it is asking for password, but we can ignore that because we are not supposed to stop that. Anyways, yeah, how to list all services on Linux. So you can use this command as well. Systemctl list hyphen units hyphen type is equal to service hyphen hyphen all. You can try to test on your environment, but if you get any issue in any of the command, you can just simply comment. I will make a video dedicated to that query itself. So friends, this was all in this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great learning.